Women often carry and express the unintegrated material of men, not only the shadow, but the imbalance of light and shadow that men have refused to resolve in themselves. When the masculine principle remains unclear, its light arrives already mixed with resentment, fear, and hunger. That mixture does not stay contained. The feminine is more permeable to the field. What has been left unresolved builds pressure in the unconscious, gathering force like unacknowledged demons. Because she stands closer to matter and to the collective atmosphere, she receives that pressure and gives it form, sometimes as emotional intensity, sometimes as chaos, sometimes as a living mirror of the very distortion that was never faced. The feminine here is not limited to women. It is the receptive pole itself, the emotional and bodily side of a man, the subconscious, children, and the world as it responds to what is placed into it. Wherever there is openness, vulnerability, or the capacity to take on form, the unresolved material can precipitate. The outer gender wars are only the most visible layer of a wider process. What results is light and shadow locked in a distorted embrace. The solar side offers something partial and unclean. The lunar side embodies and amplifies it. Neither is free. This is the same law that operates inside a single psyche. The ego that will not descend and integrate the unconscious does not become pure. It becomes brittle. The shadow continues to bias perception, thought, and emotion from beneath awareness. It shapes what we notice, what we avoid, the tone of our speech, the sudden reactions we later justify. Even when the ego resists, the unconscious still finds ways to act, through slips, through moods, through the quality of presence we cannot fully control. What is not made conscious does not remain neutral. It leaks into every output. What we see between men and women on the cultural scale is that inner process written across the collective. Technology accelerates the projections. Cultural wars become possession states, each side feeding the unresolved content of the other. Families fracture under currents that no longer know how to circulate. Marriage and lasting love grow rare because the masculine has too often withdrawn into abstraction, ideology, or quiet bitterness, leaving the feminine, in all its forms, to metabolize a field thick with mixed signals and unowned desire. In alchemical language, Sol and Luna are meant to enter a living exchange. Spirit must humble itself enough to serve and illuminate matter. Matter must be met by something coherent enough to receive it. Coherent enough means a presence that has been tempered, clear without coldness, strong without domination, truthful without the hidden demand that the other absorb one's unworked pain. Only that quality of light can be taken in without distortion. Anything less is experienced as pressure, abandonment, or another form of chaos and is rejected or amplified accordingly. Until that coherence becomes more common, the pressure in the collective will keep finding bodies and situations to wear, and the visible conflicts of the age will remain symptoms of a deeper divorce between heaven and earth, spirit and nature, conscious and unconscious.